or a sweater and a jacket. Now that would be a swacket. I believe it's shacket. Hi, I'm Melanie, and I have decided just to do an impromptu video. Molly's at work and out living her life, and I decided to hop on here and just do something. And so here's the something that I'm gonna do. First, we're a mother-daughter channel, if anybody is new here, and like and subscribe if you would like to. We talk about all kinds of things. We talk about hair and makeup and our faith, and we talk about, today we're going to talk about clothes. So I was going to tell y'all about someone that I enjoy watching. She's totally different from me. I'll have to tell you that. It's totally different from me. She's very outgoing and vivacious and sassy and all, and she has a clothing store, but she does online sales. You know what I'm talking about? And she's a friend of a friend. And so some nights I get sort of, I'm not going to say sucked into, but I get sort of sucked into watching her and talking about the clothes and everything. And then like last week, y'all know that I'm a sucker for good sales, and she was just like slashing prices like crazy. And that's one thing I'll tell you about Sheila, is that her clothes, they start off probably at a higher price point than I normally would pay, but she's wonderful about having sales and specials and discounts and all. So I have enjoyed that part about it because I run a little on the cheap side. So she had a great sale, and I got some stuff in today, and I just thought I would show you if that's all right. I am hoping this works out. I'm hoping to have my sound up. I'm in my living room. You know, we're living in a little duplex right now, waiting to build our home, which I'm hoping might happen in the next few months, the breaking of the ground. And in the meantime, I'm happy. I'm happy as a clam here. It's small, there's not a whole lot to clean, and I do believe I have about something shoved in every corner possible. So that would probably be the biggest down spot of it all, is that I'm running out of space to hang pictures and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, do y'all want to see these clothes? I'm going to show them to you, and I will see if they fit. But I bought things. Some of these things are kind of out of my, maybe what I would have picked, but I thought, well, you know, it's on sale, and so I'll get it. But this is the first one. I'm just opening it. I'm opening it up now, and I'm seeing it with y'all. But I think this is something I ordered called a shacket. A combination of what? A shirt and a jacket, or a sweater and a jacket. Now that would be a swacket. I believe it's shacket. So here is a sort of southwestern looking one. And I have to tell y'all, I'm not really a southwestern kind of girl. I'm not into geometrics. I'm more into florals. I love florals. But, okay, I'm gonna step back and around. This is plenty roomy enough, isn't it? And it's cozy, and it's soft. And y'all, I'll leave her link below, but I don't know if any of this stuff will be left. If it is left, she'll probably have it reduced even more. But I have to say, I like the colors in that. And so I don't mind the southwestern. And it will be my introduction into the shacket world, so to speak. Okay, next, oh, her shoes were like deeply, deeply discounted. Sorry for the noise. But I was like, hey, some of my shoes are looking kind of ratty, like they're looking like granny shoes. And so I saw these, and they're hot pink and orange. I just don't know how you could go wrong. Left and right, Melanie. Go wrong with hot pink and orange. So there's not much to them. but there wasn't much to the price. And I think I could wear this with a lot of stuff that I own, because I tend to have a lot of hot pink stuff. Now, let me ask you, do y'all go for the same colors over and over in your wardrobe? If you looked in my closet, you would see those uniform shirts. You know, those t-shirts I got at Amazon that I wear all the time. I have a new one coming in that's sort of a fuchsia colored. I have those. And then I have black and floral. Those are pretty much my main colors. See, this is a floral that I'm wearing right here. So, oh yes, these were cute. These were very cute. Now, I do enjoy a good eyelet. I have never had a pair of shoes like that with a zipper and a tie. But ooh la la, why not give it a shot? Luxe and Mix. I don't know anything about that brand. I may have to Scotch guard these because I'm messy and sloppy. I can see these being mud encrusted. Anyway, I like them. I like them. Okay, I'm moving along. I don't want to be a long time tonight because I have a little, I call it supper. Do y'all call it supper or dinner? I think nearly everybody now calls it dinner, and I still call it supper. So I have a little supper engagement with a friend of mine, and I'm looking forward to seeing her. I'm looking at the clock. I still have time to do this, but I don't want to be late. Okay, now see, this isn't something I ordered from her at all, but she's real nice. And she just stuck that in, and it says thank you, and it looks like it's a little turquoise and kind of copper bracelet. So she's a sweet person. Now, before I even show you this, I've already told you I love florals, but I'm especially attracted to anything with a fringe, a pom-pom, or a touch of embroidery. And I probably have too much embroidery in my closet, but I really like it, and so I've got it. And she had an embroidered blouse on sale, and here it is. See, I love those colors. Gray, that would be Molly's color, but the embroidery, it made it okay. I don't know how it's gonna fit me. I have no clue, but I will love the embroidery on that. Do y'all like embroidery? See, my friend Pam, she always discourages me from the embroidery. She knows that I have overdone it. Okay, let's see. Now this is kind of going into a territory it's gray. I normally do not buy gray. So this may have just been so dirt cheap I couldn't help myself, which is not a good habit to do. It's not a good habit to buy things just because they're marked down. It's like I'm the worst at the grocery store. If they've got some meat and it's like last call, I'm just like, oh, look at the price on that, that's great. So I do not even recall, oh, this explains it, this explains it. It's because it's another thing with embroidery on it. So I'm thinking this may look a little big for me, but it may not. Oh, sometimes I just think, oh, that just looks so big. And then when I try it on, I'm like, oh, I sure hope that goes over my belly. But yeah, I think I like that. And it's extremely soft. Let me see what brand this is. Well, this is her store. Detailz Boutique. And you will find her on Facebook. This is Andre by Unit. I don't know these brands, but it's got embroidery, and so I like it. Now here is something plaid. Oh dear. My friend Pam will not be pleased. She will not be pleased at all, because I was just gonna say, I don't know why I bought plaid. I'm pretty picky about my plaids. I usually like them if they got some pink in them. And this is sort of red and blue. But y'all, I may have to make some throw pillows out of these. They're just so pretty and they were on sale. But yeah, I may have overdone it on the embroidery. So, folding that up, here's something that I think is just solid black. Ooh, and it feels good. It feels good. Hey, I think I've got a shirt in this kind of fabric. But these are black pants. Black, kind of, I think I could wear them as dress pants. They're very stretchy. Who doesn't enjoy a nice elastic around their waist instead of a zipper? That's what I call eating pants. You get to eat in them. And the brand is Oddy, O-D-D-Y. So I don't know how much I paid because there was like discounts on it all. You know, they were already on sale and then she discounted it more. So that is the stash of things that I bought. So I'm gonna leave you her link and y'all can make up your mind if that's something you'd like to watch. She comes on usually in the evenings, and sometimes if Bob is watching something that I'm not interested in, well then I'll put her on and listen. And she talks real fast, and I like that she shows things really quick. You know, some people when they are selling you stuff, like the Home Shopping Network, you know, they'll go over, look at the stretch of the elastic. Yes, and we'll talk about that. Then we'll talk about the weave of the pant, and then we'll talk about the leg of the pant and the knee of the pant, and then the different holidays you could wear the pant at, and how you could dress the pant up or you could dress the pant down. Rarely anymore do I hear any clothes where they just say, oh, this is dress that. Nearly all of them, they say, oh, you could dress this up or you could dress this down. You could wear this to a Mother's Day tea. And always some of the things that they pick, the events, I'm like, I don't recall a Mother's Day tea ever in my history. Or you could go to an afternoon soiree. You could wear these to a graduation. You could wear these to a funeral. You could wear these to a 50th birthday party. You could wear these to church. You could wear these to dinner. You could wear these to supper. You could wear these outside. You could wear these inside. Anyway, all that, I got off track. I got carried away. All that to say, I like that she shows, hey girls, look, here's the pants. She usually tries them on. She says, hey, this is how they look on me. They run big, they run small, they're black. You want them? And then she gets you moving there. So I enjoy that, I must say. Trying to think of other things that have been going on in my life. I have seen Molly once this week. We had lunch together one day. That was nice, but she's super busy at work. And I have been doing a lot of painting and crafting. And some of it is just downright silliness, but I've had a few maybe successes. Right today, I'm in the middle of, I'm gonna walk over to it, okay, y'all? I'm gonna walk over there. Can you see this bench? I'm in the middle of painting it. I'm painting hydrangeas on it. I can paint hydrangeas. They're little blobs of paint, and I just love the flower. They're happy, cheerful flowers, and I am no artist, and so I love painting them. I just think they're pretty. So I don't know if that's your cup of tea, but I got this little bench, and it had like a naugahyde. If I have a picture, I'll get Molly to put it in. But it had like a naugahyde thing on the top. And you can paint stuff like that. And so I loved it. In fact, I painted a chair, and I didn't plan this well. I'm gonna go get the chair. I want Molly to put in right here somewhere the before of the chair. Now, let me tell you the chair's history. Grandmother, who passed away in April, who we all dearly loved, and who is my late husband's mother, and now she's gone too. Always so good to me all of my life, but she got to where she couldn't go and do, and she was a goer and a doer, and she wanted 2 red chairs where her friends could come and sit, and this is while she was still living in her own home. And so I was doing estate sales at that time, and I bought these 2 red chairs and she liked them, or she didn't complain if she didn't. And she kept those chairs in her living room, and then when she moved into assisted living, the chairs went with her. At least one of them did, and I'm kind of confused where the other one is. But it was a red sort of chintz fabric, and it had just worn out because her sweet friends, when she moved to, after all that COVID nightmare, when she moved in with Molly and Jonathan, that red chair was in her little room there, in the dining room where we moved her in, if all of that's making sense. So this little red chair, I love it because it represents to me all of the people who came and visited with her and loved her, and it represents good conversation and long friendships and new friendships that were made. And there's just no telling the stories this little red chair could tell, but it was getting pretty worn, and I didn't have the heart to get rid of it. I get attached to things like that, and it's not all wrong, but sometimes I get attached to too many things, and then you just got a big hoardy mess, and you end up on TV. I haven't ended up on TV yet, y'all. I really haven't. But I know my inclination is I put memories with things, and sometimes I just need to take a picture of that thing and then let it move on. But all that to say, I'm going to show you the chair. I'm going to get Molly to insert the picture of the before, and then I'm going to come show you the after. So hold, please. Can y'all see that chair? Oh. I may have to rearrange some. Okay, just a little furniture rearranging. Okay, can y'all see that chair? I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I just love it. It's a happy chair now. And I thought I would maybe get rid of it, sell it, but I don't think I will. I just love it. I painted the back too. If I have the muscle, I'll show you the back. This is one of those videos that I feel like one misstep and it could go all ugly and wrong for me. But see, that just makes me happy. That would drive some people crazy, but that makes me happy. So I'm gonna hang on to that chair. But you can paint fabric, and you can paint over more things than you think you can paint. And I just gave it a very light coat of, a light coat of polyacrylic. But y'all, oh, this is a lot. But see, it's soft. It's not crunchy. You know, it's all good. All right, y'all, give me extra brownie points for that, okay? So that's what I've been doing. I have a few more other craft projects that I've been painting or sanding or decoupaging. I love decoupage. I love to do that. In fact, can you see that? See that little cabinet? Right there. See that little cabinet there? That was from my church, and they were going to get rid of it. It was an old filing cabinet, and it had been in the church, not the office, but like on Sunday mornings in the Sunday school area, and you would go and you would put your paper roll into one of the drawers. You know, you take the roll, check, present, and then, oh, what did they used to call the Sunday school director? Or there seemed like there was a name for him. Anyway, he would accept and receive the rolls in, and then you would put them in the drawer, and that showed your attendance for the week. And when I found out that was leaving, and I don't really know what they were going to do with it, because it was just an old silver filing cabinet. If I can dig back and find the pictures, I'll show you what it looked like. And I just decoupaged it like crazy, and I just love it. It's got all those little drawers, and I've got stuff in there, you know, little craft projects here and there. Anyway, yeah. I really like it. And then that little cabinet back there, I think it's been about every color in the world in my homes. You know, it's been in a kid's room and it's one color, been in a living room, it's been green, it's been blue. It originally had glass. The glass one side broke out, and so I added fabric to it. One of my friends, Kathy Thomas, gave me a pretty little yellow tea towel, and so I used the tea towel with some other little scraps of fabric that I had and made little curtains. And then, oh, here's another project I did with her tea towel. Hold, please. I got this chair at a garage sale or Goodwill or something for like, I usually don't pay more than, I don't think I would have paid more than $8, let's say $8, and I'd be on the high end. But see, I had a teeny little scrap of her yellow tea towel that she gave me, and I added that, and now it's a happy chair. And I'm crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I'm very visual, and I'm sure there's others of you that are very visual, and I like, when I look around, I like to see colors and things that I want to say give me happiness. The objects don't give me happiness. So I hope I'm saying that right. But just like when you look out at your yard or flowers or green grass or a mountain, you know, it brings you pleasure. And I think God made us creative people, right? And so it makes me really happy to take something that's grungy. And when I think of what this seat, I don't like to think of what that seat looked like before I did something with it, but when you can renew things, restore things, I think that's very, I guess it would have a spiritual comparison to it, wouldn't it? The way God takes us dirty and grungy, and when he comes to live within us, well, he restores. I hadn't ever really maybe compared the two. But hey, that just hit me, and that's good, isn't it? He is our restorer. Anyway, I like restoring things, and we're creating his image, so I think it's good that we do these kinds of things if that's how he made us. And it's obviously how I'm wired, and you're probably wired a certain way yourself. How are you wired? Some of y'all can do maths and figures, and you can plan, and you can organize, and you can make things happen in a way that I'm not gifted that way. I'm sure I could pull off, you know, something, but that's not my gifting. So I've gone from a clothes haul to telling y'all all about my craft projects, but I hope that's been okay, and I hope this works out. I'm gonna give it to Molly and tell her to edit it, and hey, guess what? I think I made it through. She won't have anything to throw in at the end. Y'all do know at the end, she puts in the things that went wrong, or either she just keeps on filming. And sometimes I forget that we're still filming, and then we get to visiting, and and then she puts that stuff in too. So those are usually at the end of our videos. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. I hope that this was somewhat enjoyable. I would love to hear what you're working on this week. If you're a person who God wired to restore things, fix things, straighten out things, plan things, whatever that is. And I will see you next time, and hopefully I'll have Molly with me, and we'll see you then. Bye. Hold, please. Can y'all see that chair? Okay. Hi, I'm Melony.